Hello, YouTuber. Hope you enjoyed that little song. It's by Johnny Paycheck. Take this job and shove it. Now, tonight I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to get away from the political scene for a while. I'm not going to try to do as much political videos as I did in the past. So I'm going to try to shy away from that for a little while. Not to say I will still make more political videos in the near future, but I'm going to take a little change of course. Now, a friend of me told me a little over a year ago, and it makes so much sense, and I want to share this with you tonight. I meant to do this for a while, but tonight I decided to get to it. In your job, in your line of work, in your career, wherever you're working and what you do, what your profession is, when you start your job, there's an old saying. Well, not an old saying. Well, there's a saying. Let's put it that way. I know you've heard enough. I'm gonna share it with you. And one thing in the job you'll have is your money bag and your bullshit bag. Now, and one of them will fill up first. Either your money bag is going to fill up first, which is a good thing, or your bullshit bag is going to fill up first, which is a bad thing. Now, having said that, whatever your job profession is, you work in a factory, an office, the medical field, security field, law enforcement, correction, automotive, aviation, boats, whatever, military, whatever. I can go on forever. The career possibilities, I say, is endless, whatever line of work you choose to do. But whatever job you have, whatever career field you have, whatever company or government entity you work for, you're going to have your money bag and your bullshit bag. And I would say that when you work for a government job or a state or federal, times out of 10, you're going to have a big bullshit bag. And your money bag will may equal or be lower than your bullshit bag. Just being honest with you. And the bullshit bag is all the bullshit you got to put up with. That's with your coworkers, your boss, the management, human resources, the politics, the policies, the rules. How they conduct themselves, the double standards they have in their companies you work for, and everything else. And I know a lot of times it just gets to you. And what's really bad, when the bullshit bag really starts filling up, and it's overflowing sometimes, is sometimes you gotta think, will I have a job or not by this time next year? I know I feel the constant worry. I'll get laid off real soon. Within the 6 months to a year, I'll be getting laid off. That's the sad part about it in the workforce nowadays. Some people don't have that problem. Some people do. And but through when you work in your company, you're a good worker. Say you come to work all the time. All the policies, the procedures. You know your job good, and you're damn good at it. And your company, thinks that you have leadership skills. You have good leadership skills. You make a good leader, and you get promoted to supervisor. You get the congratulations from management, your co-workers. Some will congratulate, some will be jealous of you. I'm just getting real with you. But you got promoted. You're a supervisor now. You're like lower management now. So you run home, tell your family, say your wife or your husband's real proud of you. You got promoted. With this promotion, you got a pay raise, maybe a few extra perks with the promotion, and you're all happy and proud, and you're celebrating on your promotion. You're gonna go out, you go on the town, go to this nice restaurant to celebrate your promotion. So your money bag's gonna increase a little bit. But the side effect is when your money bag increases, your bullshit bag is going to increase as well. Yes, because you're going to find out the hard way, which I have in the past, that every promotion you take, the money's increase and the bullshit is going to increase with it as well. That's just a side effect of it. Because as well as I do, when you're a supervisor, anything that goes wrong come back on you. You're getting ass chewing first. You're getting written up first because you're in charge, therefore you are responsible. And the people you have to work with now, some of these people used to be your co-workers, now you're supervising them, and you used to be friends with them, but that friendship there is kind of on ice because you can't let friendship interfere in you doing your job as a supervisor. So they might see you as a backstabber, a sellout, someone with authority complex, and all the other good stuff. Because when you get promoted, you have to change a little bit. That's just how it is. Because you'll be the enforcer of the rules, and you're gonna have these shitbag workers. You're on their ass constantly about doing their job. They do a half-assed, so you got to go on their ass some more. Something goes wrong, gets to management, they're calling you. You're going to his office, and you're getting your ass whipped. That's the bullshit part of it. Yeah, the extra money is nice, but how much bullshit are you willing to put up with your new position? And I would say any job you take, if you change your career field, or a job in the same career field but it's a different company, a different rules, you're going to have bullshit to contend with. That's how it is in the workforce in your career field. No matter if you're a doctor or a lawyer, there's still bullshit they have to contend with. The paperwork is just continuous, monopolist paperwork you have to do this bullshit. You get these little copper tunnels in your fucking wrist, you're sore for that damn paperwork you did all fucking day. In the cases, stuff like that, and you have your customers on your ass, your boss on your ass. Feels like, you have no ass left because you got chewed so damn much. But, and with the bullshit back filling up, you're thinking real serious about quitting your job sometimes, or find something else. Or you F up like I did. I say you fuck up like I did, and you quit on pure emotions. Just, fuck this, I can't take this no more, and you just quit. Like the song says, you just want to go tell the boss, take this job and shove it. Just shove it up your ass. I'm not working here no more. And I'm going to warn you, and I learned this, I never said that, but I quit on emotions before. I will warn you, that might bite you in the ass later. It might make you find a harder time to quit a job. Find another job. Or you might find yourself, ooh, maybe I should have stayed because that was a pretty good job. One of those things, you don't know what you had till it's gone. Don't know what you got till it's gone. So, quit on emotion is the worst thing you can do. So be careful when you do that. Because I've done it a lot. I've seen a lot of people do it. Because that bullshit bag will get so full, when it's overfull, you just cannot take the bullshit no more. Just can't take it. You're mad. You're pissed. You go home, you're pissed. The sad part about it, you're pissed. Now your family's got to suffer through because you're pissed. It has nothing to do with them. It has something to do with your job and the people you work with and the people you work for. And the company and stuff like that was double standards, triple standards, how come this guy can do this? That's fine, but I do this, I'm in trouble, favoritisms, or matter of fact, there's another promotion coming up. You think you deserve it, but they're not promoting you, they're promoting the other person just because he plays golf or goes to a sporting event something with the main boss. So he gets the promotion, you don't, and you're pissed. Even though more than likely you're probably just as qualified, even more qualified than the next person, but that next person got promoted and you did. So now you're even hotter because you didn't get promoted, which you thought you deserved the promotion, which I hear where you're coming from. And but throughout your line of career, I can't stress enough, be careful what you do. Be careful. Okay? Think about it. Sometimes you gotta think, about your tongue. I know your tongue's bleeding. You're losing a pint of blood. Sorry. Or a quart of blood. Because you're biting your tongue so hard. I know how it is. You just want to go just cuss out the boss, tell the boss, blah, 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 yeah, all that good stuff, You gotta be careful about that. Don't put yourself in a very bad, uncomfortable situation where you might lose your job, you end up regretting what you did. Let me tell you something. When you quit on emotions, you might having a harder time finding a job. You might take some rinky-dink job just to make ends meet. That new job may not pay as near as good as your last job is. So sometimes you got to ask yourself, am I willing to take a pay cut just to get out of this job I am now? And some people have done that before. They took pay cuts just to change jobs. And that's fine and dandy. Just make sure you can still survive on that income when you do that. I'm just here as a warning to try to help you out. And and on one subject, some may have heard of, some not, but there's a company in Indiana called Carrier Group, my home state, where they're planning to shut down their factory, lay off about 1,300 workers, and move the operation to Mexico. Well, Trump, no, President-elect Trump, and Vice President-elect Mike Pence intervened and made a deal with the company, and they're going to keep some of the jobs in the end. I mean, I guess they're still going to cut half their workforce, but they're going to still employ about 1,000, maybe 1,300 people, with 300 engineers to be still there, but their jobs not moving any damn way. The engineers of that company are safe. So those poor people work for Carrier right now, knowing that the company might slash half the workforce, and they are right now in late 2017, which is now, later on this year, I would say, half the workforce may be getting the pink slip. The bullshit bag, money bag goes both ways too, even on the employer side, because you have to look at both sides sometimes. Take the employer, the management, the corporate level people, because I kind of read online what some of these people are making, like 25, 30 bucks an hour, which is good for the worker, but as a company standpoint, they're paying a hell of a lot of money on labor costs. And we all know, you go to Mexico, you cut way down, lower than half, maybe a percentage of the labor costs you're going to pay in Mexico versus the company in Indiana, because it's union. Even union jobs, you got to put up with a lot of fucking bullshit. And I know. And don't think the unions are out there to protect you, or they're going to go to bat for you. They'll throw you in the bus quicker than shit. And the only good thing about a union is, if you're a dirtbag, you can still keep your damn job. That's the only good thing I can say about it. Some people disagree, and that's fine. We can disagree. I'm not going to debate you how good or bad the unions are. I'm just not. I'm just neutral on the unions. They're good in one aspect, but they're bad on another, Good job security, but again, what the time when the companies get tired of paying your ass a high-ass wage, when they can move the company somewhere else and pay a cheaper rate. So, the corporate people are thinking about that too, and the bullshit that deal with the damn unions, with the union contracts, negotiation, fear of strikes, and all that other good stuff. So then it's less of a headache to shut that plant down and go to Mexico. I myself, I thought about applying for Carrier here recently, but I don't know how steady that is, and they're hiring right now, I guess. But the Curry people right there has got to decide for themselves: are they going to risk keeping their jobs, or will they be getting the pink slip? I know in seniority and stuff like that, there's a lot more factor to it when people start getting laid off. What departments they're going to cut, what departments they decide they don't need no more, what departments they're going to automate, make it robotic more or less, and computerized, and give those people the pink slip. So a lot of things those poor people got to worry about. They've been there for years, and I know the bullshit they're putting up is even greater than ever before. There's nothing like the fear of you might be losing your job real damn soon in the next 6 months to a damn year. There's a fear of that. We all know it. And so those poor people with their bullshit bag of money, but yeah, they're making kick-ass money. I hope they banked a lot of their damn money, save some money up, in case they know what happens, they can still be okay for it for a few months, maybe a year or so. Depends how well they manage their money throughout the year. If they're doing paycheck to paycheck, they're screwed. I'm just being honest with you. And they really need that job, so they won't take the bullshit just to keep that damn job. But with the money bag and the bullshit bag, one of them two will fill up first. And I do know, well, depends on what the person is. The higher the pay is, the more bullshit they're willing to take. But that bullshit bag gets so full, and they bank a lot of that money. I mean, their money bag is real full as well. They got a shit ton of money in the bank. They saved a lot of that money. They might bounce. But somewhere else, even take a lower paying job just to get away from the other damn job, because it's all the damn bullshit they got to put up with. Hard, strenuous work, the bosses on your ass, the double standards, the politics of that job. You're being overlooked for promotions and everything else. I know there's so much a person can take on any damn job, no matter what you do. Well, I took up too much of your time. And remember, if you're going to say something like this, wait a minute here. Well, let's go back. 1 minute, YouTube. Well, job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. Woman done left and took all the reason. Don't quit my day job. No, I know. No. And I guarantee there's a good 90% of you out there would love to do just that. Just tell their boss that something of that nature. But be careful how you say it, what you're going to say it to, and how you're going to leave your current employer. Well, thank you for watching YouTube. I'll put that real quick. Bye bye, and have a good day, and God bless you.